mixed up together. And how to separate this? If I dissolve the mixture, both of these into water, so both the salts get dissolved. So therefore, we cannot separate it by dissolution. We cannot separate it by the dissolution because both the salts are soluble in the water. So therefore, we will separate it from the sublimation method. Now we are going to study what is the sublimation method. Now here, first of all, I will take a china dish here and I will take the mixture here over here. I have kept the mixture of the sodium chloride and ammonium chloride in this beaker and I will put it into the china dish. And after putting it here into the china dish, then I will remove the whole powder with the help of the glass rod like this. So I have removed this mixture and what I will do, I will take a funnel. This is a funnel and in this funnel I have inserted the cotton plug in this side and I will keep it inverted on the china dish like this. Okay. Then I will heat this whole assembly with the help of the burner. So I will put the burner over here and started heating. So now the heating is getting started. What will happen? The ammonium chloride which is present inside this, the salt of ammonium chloride, that is going to convert it into the gas. So ammonium chloride is a sublimable substance and this ammonium chloride is after heating. The solid is solid of ammonium chloride. Ammonium chloride, salt, solid is converted into gas. Ammonium chloride vapors or ammonium chloride gas, or we can say it is a vapors. So what will happen when I heat the mixture of the sodium chloride and the ammonium chloride? Only the ammonium chloride is having the property of sublimation. Only the ammonium chloride is having the property to get converted into the gas. But the sodium chloride is not having that property. See, there is difference in the properties. Sodium chloride cannot be converted into the vapor because it is a non-volatile solid. And this ammonium chloride can be converted into the gas, solid to gas. The substance in which the solid is converted into the gas, that is called as a sublimable substance. So here sodium chloride is not a sublimable substance, but the ammonium chloride is a sublimable substance. And because of that, the ammonium chloride only is converted from solid to gas or solid to vapors. So we will see that here slowly some kind of the vapors are coming out from this china dish and they are getting accumulated inside the surface of the glass funnel. You can see that some vapors are coming out, and so it will take time, and here you have to see that no vapors should come out from these sides. So you have to keep this funnel in such a manner that no vapor should escape out from these sides, and all the vapors should be enclosed inside this glass funnel only. So we will heat this for a few minutes, and after that we will see whether this experiment is successful or not. So the heating is there, heating is carried out. Now the meanwhile we will see that how the solid is getting converted into gas and what is the difference in between the solid and the gas. As you have studied that there is a difference in between the solid, liquid and gaseous particles. In the ninth class you studied that there is a different kinds of the arrangement is there in the case of the solid. Solid particles of the solid are compact in nature. So they are touching with each other. They are very rigid. The solids are having fixed shape, fixed size, fixed volume, fixed mass, shape and size is fixed, and all these things are fixed. Why? Because they are having the compact arrangement of the atoms, compact arrangement of the molecules inside the solid. They are touching with each other because of the strong force of attraction. Strong force of attraction is present in between the two solid molecules, in between the two solid atoms. There is a strong force of attraction is there. And the solids are not compressible. They are incompressible. If we put the pressure on it, then it is not going to change its shape. So solids are incompressible because of the rigid arrangement, because of the compact arrangement of their molecules inside it. So now, after that, if I heat the solid, what will happen? Generally, if I heat any kind of solid, then it will be converted into the liquid state. Because of what? Because the molecules which are touching with each other, they are having very strong force of attraction with each other, and as we heat that solid, what will happen? The particles of the solids are going to vibrate, like this. This particle is going to vibrate, this particle is also going to vibrate, and because of that vibration, some kind of a small gap is produced in between them. There is a gap is produced in between the two particles, and because of this gap, there is distance is produced. Distance is produced between the two atoms. Distance is produced between the two molecules, and because of that, what will happen? That is being converted into the liquid state. Now liquids are what? Liquids are having small gap in between the two particles, and because of they are having the small intermolecular forces of attraction as compared to the solid. They are having the small intermolecular forces of attraction, and they can flow from top to bottom because of what? Because of their fluidity property. Because of liquids are fluid in nature. Now here. If we apply pressure on the liquids, then what will happen? If we apply pressure on the liquid, it is not going to compress. So liquids are also not compressible. But if we see the properties of the gases properties are very much different as compared to solid, because the gaseous particles are very large gap in between them. So suppose these are the liquid particles and I heat this, then these particles will get the kinetic energy, and because of kinetic energy it will move like this. It will move randomly like this, here and there. This particle is also moving here and there like this. So these particles are moving anywhere randomly in any direction like this, and because of that there is a very large gap is produced between the two particles. Very large gap is produced between the two particles. And in the similar manner, if I compress this gas, if I apply the pressure on the gas will going to decrease its volume. So there is no fixed volume in the gases, there is no fixed size in the gas, there is no fixed shape to the gas. So it will occupy the whole container. It will occupy the whole container, and in this manner you can see that the gases are having completely different property as compared to the solid. Now, if I see the transformation, you will see that originally the solids are having what kind of the energy? Vibrational energy. So because the solids are heated, their vibrational energies are going to increase, and they are going to vibrate in their own position, and because of that there is a small gap is produced. But here what is happening? When the solid, in case of the sublimable substances, small gap is not produced. In case of the sublimable substances, as they get the energy, so the ammonium chloride is getting energy. As the ammonium chloride is getting energy, they are getting the kinetic energy from this heating. What they are going to get? They are getting the kinetic energy, and due to that kinetic energy, they will start moving like this, anywhere in the direction, and because of that, they will have the large gap in between the two molecules. They will have the large gap in between the two molecules. So in this way, the solids are converted into the gas because of the large gap in between the two molecules. So here we are going to see that the vapors are coming out and they are collected inside the funnel. Inside the funnel you can see the white sublimate is there. White sublimate is there inside the funnel. So we will heat it for few minutes and we will see that whether we are getting the ammonium chloride or not. So because of the heating, what is happening here? Because of heating, the mixture of the sodium chloride and ammonium chloride, what is happening? Only the sublimable substance, that is the ammonium chloride, that will be converted into solid to gas, and the sodium chloride will not be converted into the gas because it is not a sublimable substance. So here what is happening? The only ammonium chloride is converted into the gaseous state or vapor state. See now, there are vapors are there inside the glass funnel. Vapors are collected inside the glass funnel, and that are of the ammonium chloride. Now what I will do, I will stop the burner, I will stop heating, and I am going to remove the burner. Then I will allow it to cool down so that the whole assembly, the vapors will be, whatever vapors are collected inside the flask, they will get condensed due to the atmosphere. Now here the whole atmosphere is having some kind of cold atmosphere, and because of this cold atmosphere, what will happen? The solid which is being converted into the gas vapors, they will be again converted into the solid. That means the solids are condensed and they will be again converted into the solid. But when they are again converted into solid, they will remain inside the flask. The solids are going to remain inside this glass funnel. And these solid we can remove it. These solids which are collected inside the glass inverted funnel, inside the inverted funnel, whatever the solids are formed, that we can remove out with the help of the glass rod. So we will scratch the glass rod, and with the help of the scratching, we can remove the ammonium chloride substance which are present inside the glass funnel. So here, now what I will do, I will take a watch glass. I will take one watch glass, or I will take beaker, and inside that beaker I will collect the ammonium chloride by scratching it. So see, here ammonium chlorides are vapors are formed. Now what I will do? I will scratch the funnel. Here ammonium chloride, see, here ammonium chloride crystals are formed, and I will scratch it with the help of the glass rod. And see that the crystals of the ammonium chloride are there. Here the crystals of the ammonium chloride, and these crystals I can collect in a beaker. I can collect this inside a beaker. See, the ammonium chloride is collected, and in the similar manner I will scratch whole glass this, and I will remove the ammonium chloride from it. So in this way, so what is there here? I have collected the solid crystals of the ammonium chloride, as well as here some amount of the crystals are there, so that can be also removed out by scratching. Now look here. So whatever substance remained over here inside the china dish, what is that substance that is remained here? Here whatever the solid which is remained here, that is of the sodium chloride. So all the ammonium chloride are removed out, and whatever remained is the salt of the sodium chloride. So salt of sodium chloride is remained here. Suppose that I am having the mixture of the three substances. One is the salt, one is the sodium chloride salt, and other is the ammonium chloride salt, and the third one is the sand. So how to separate the sand from the sodium chloride? I will separate the sand from the sodium chloride by the dissolution. So I will put the water in it, and I will dissolve the sodium chloride salt, and only the sodium chloride salt get dissolved, and this sand will remain as it is. So I will filter out from when I filter it through the filter paper, then the liquid solution, which is the filtrate, that is containing sodium chloride solution, and whatever residue remain behind on the filter paper, that is of the sand. So in this way I can separate the sand and the sodium chloride, as well as I have separated now the ammonium chloride from the solid sodium chloride mixture. Okay, thank you. This is about the sublimation method. So we have studied the sublimation method in this way. This is the sublimation method.